For many people, the upgrades that Tesla makes in the futuristic design, the interface, is something that draws them to this vehicle. However, there are some users that are more traditionalist that miss certain things in their daily driver. And one of those things that you may miss is a key fob. Yes, I am firmly in the camp that having a keyless entry using your phone and the Tesla app is a definite upgrade that most vehicles should adopt, but there is the fact that your phone could die, it could lose connection with the vehicle, or just not work as you expect it to when your hands are full of other things. And fishing out that little key card when you have those situations is not the easiest thing. And that's where company Teslaunch comes in. They've got on sale this little key fob that is the size of an Apple AirTag, and it can be used and paired with your Tesla vehicle to act as a key. No more digging around in your wallet when your phone's not working. Teslaunch has you covered with the Tesla X Key. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Max, and let's get into it. Alright, so this is the package that the Teslaunch X Key comes in. As you can see, it comes with several different accessories that goes along with this key fob that we can utilize depending on what you want to do with the purpose that you're buying this for. So let's get right into the packaging and see what it's all about. Alright, so first and foremost, we have the actual device that will be allowing you to unlock and access your Tesla without the typical key card or your phone. So let's take a quick look at that. Nothing special here, it's just a little disc. It honestly looks just like an AirTag, although a little bit lighter. As for the accessories that it comes with that you can use this with, we have a watch band that's made out of a nice silicone material that'll be comfortable on your wrists. A couple different keychain options. This one's made out of leather. This one is of a similar silicone material, both with different types of rings to hook up to whatever you're using this for, whether it be a backpack, your belt, or anything like that. We have another silicone holder that can be wrapped around something if you want to use a silicone band versus the metal rings that were on the other keychains. And then finally, we have this silicone holder that has a type of clip on the back of it, so you could attach this to your shirt or an article of clothing, or really anything that you'd like if you don't want to use some of these other options. The final thing within the packaging is of course our directions, and this shows you how you use this device to do various types of unlocks and use with your car to make sure that it is able to unlock your vehicle as well as allow you to drive it. Again, here are the different styles that it shows, whether it be the band, the pendant, the brooch, the buckle, or the key fob use. This is compatible with all different Tesla models. And then of course there were written directions with how to pair this with your Tesla that we will be going over shortly. So with this completely unboxed, let's move on to pairing this with our vehicle and seeing how it works in practice. So to install this as a key, it's really quite simple. Just go to your car settings on your infotainment display, and then go down here to your locks, and you're gonna look for this add key icon. You'll be given two options whether you're adding a phone key or a key fob or key card. This is going to fall under the key fob category. And then place the fob wherever your Tesla would typically read a key card. Once this is in the right place, you take your actual existing paired key card and use that and tap it in the exact same location. And you'll see the screen pops up saying key card has been added. You'll even receive a notification that a key card has been added to your vehicle. Now you will also see right here that the key card is on display, where I can change the name to whatever I want to identify what has access to the car. And yeah, it's as simple as that. So let's go test this out and see how it works to get in and out of the vehicle. So before we actually demo this use, I figured I'd show which case I actually ended up using for this fob. And I went with the leather one, because I like the leather feel over the silicone, but also because this gives me the ability to have a clean attachment to my existing F-150 Lightning key fob. And in that way, I can have both my keys in the same place, and you can see how minimal of a load that this adds to what you're carrying in your pocket. It's basically like nothing else is there. So when using this Tesla key fob, it doesn't work like your key phone, where I can just open this up and essentially have keyless entry. This works more akin to the key card that you have, where you have to press it against the car to get it to work. It'll read it, and then you can get into your car as you would normally. Similarly, you can't just start the car with the key fob in hand. You have to set it down wherever the car would read your Tesla key card, and that'll give you the ability to then press the brake and shift into gear. Again, when you're done driving, you can get out, shut your door, and then hold it up to the same spot that you did to unlock it. And I think this is really a nice feature. All that to say, I think that this is a really great product from Teslaunch. It's a really great alternative to that key card that you have to fish out of your wallet for someone who wants something a little bit more physical and tactile that they can use to get into their vehicle. It's definitely more traditional and feels like more of a fob, but some people would prefer that traditional approach than to use the key card that Tesla provides. I, for example, have had situations where my phone key card does not work right away, or my phone might even be dead, and reaching into my wallet, especially if I'm carrying something else, to pull out a key card and tap it is a lot more cumbersome than just reaching in my pocket, picking up this big key fob, and then blindly tapping to get into my vehicle. I think it's a great idea, all for the price of $99.99, on sale now for the configuration that I'm showing today. This does work with all Tesla models. Just make sure you follow the setup in the directions based on the model you have, because it might differ depending on what system and card that you are using. All in all, cool product, definitely recommend it. I'll include the links in the description below, as always, if you're interested, so definitely check them out. Teslaunch has a ton of different products, not just this key fob, so definitely worth checking out their website if you're trying to upgrade any aspect of your electric vehicle. But anyways, that's all I had to talk about on the channel today. If you did like this content and you want to see more, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to see more. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.